Today is the first day NFL teams can apply the franchise or transition tag on players. One player that has all of Big Blue speculating on not only his future, but his bag is Giants quarterback Daniel Jones. New York Post Giants beat writer Paul Schwartz broke down the DJ situation in a recent article on the site, and he's here to talk about it. Paul, there's reports Daniel Jones wants up to as much as $45 million per year. Are you surprised that Jones's camp is reportedly asking for top 5 QB money?
First of all, Brandon, I don't know what Daniel Jones's bag quite is. I know what his future is. I'm not sure what the bag kind of thing means, unless it's a bag of money, right?
Bag of money, yeah.
A little bag of money, right? Look, I have not corroborated that he has asked for $45 million, but would I be surprised at that? No. I know for a fact the Giants, when they went into this, were thinking, we hope Daniel doesn't start asking for $40 million. We hope he's down a little bit from there. Apparently, those hopes have not been realized. Daniel is going to ask for more. Why should Daniel Jones's camp, and we know he just changed agents, why should he ask for 40 if he wants 40, right? Ask for 45. Meet in the middle somewhere, So look, the players always ask for more than what they're worth. We know that. Agents always ask for more than what their client is actually worth. And sometimes you come to a deal, it's in the middle. So shoot high, don't accept low, accept something that works for both sides. No one said this was going to be easy. When you're thinking of a deal that's going to be in, towards $200 million. Those deals are not easy or quick to come by.
Is there a way that the Giants could tag Jones so he can't test free agency? What are the situations that are in play for Daniel Jones and the Giants right now?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Brandon, I fully don't expect Daniel Jones to ever see the light of day in free agency. Today, Tuesday, until March 7th, NFL teams can apply franchise or transition tags on players. So there's a 2-week window. Do I think it will happen today or tomorrow? No. There's no reason for the Giants to do it right now. It doesn't help them. It doesn't help them. It just takes that money off their salary cap now, so they couldn't sign some of their own players. Obviously, free agency starts. Teams can start negotiating with other players on March 13th and 15th. They can actually, consummate a deal with the teams then. So right now, they don't have to do anything with Daniel Jones. They have to keep talking and negotiating. And if it gets close to March 7th and no deal is in place, then they can say, you know what, we're putting the franchise tag on you. That counts $32.4 million on the cap. That's what you'll make next year. But that can just be a placeholder, which means Daniel does not hit free agency, but the Giants have exclusive rights to negotiate him moving forward. So it is a vehicle in place to limit the movement of players who were drafted in the first round. Players hate it. Teams like it. Certainly, they like it more so as a placeholder, which means no one can get their hands on you except us right now.
Well, whether it be a placeholder or let's say they do get some sort of long-term deal figured out, how could this Daniel Jones contract affect the Giants bringing back both DJ and Saquon Barkley?
Oh, it definitely can affect them because, look, once the Giants tag Daniel Jones, $32 million, as I said, comes off their cap. They're about $44 to $46 million under the cap right now. So you do the math. 34 minus 46. No, 46. See, that's why I'm not good at math. 46 minus 34 does not leave you a lot of room to start signing guys, going in free agency and things like that. So that would hurt Saquon Barkley because now the Giants would have less money. Now, the tag is also a possibility for Saquon at $10 million, which is much less, but it's, I think, more than the Giants want to spend on the cap for a running back in 2023. So, yes, they are not completely linked, but they are intertwined a bit, which is ironic because they're best friends, two of the best, certainly best offensive players on the team. The Giants would like to get a deal done with Daniel Jones. Look, if they get a long-term deal done with Daniel Jones, his salary cap number in year one is not going to be $32 million. It's going to be somewhere around 14, 15 million. That's money that they can put into Saquon and other players.
The best friends, they're the best players on that Giants team. Hopefully they can get the best deal so they can get the best bag. See what I did there, Paul?
Get the best bag, yes. The goal is to get the best bag in life. I get it. Yes,
there we
yes.
go. Thanks, Paul, for joining us.
You got it.